Sponsored by EA app. Remember to apply my code Urban Bohemian at checkout. I get a small commission from the purchase, which helps support the channel. Hello, good morning. Um, my Stream Deck is acting up a little bit, so I may have to unplug it and replug it in. It's sluggish, so it's not like not working, but it's sluggish. But we've encountered this before. I just wonder if maybe it should never go to sleep or it should always go to sleep, because I almost never use it in between my stream days. Anyway, hi, welcome on in. Hello. My brain went away. Saturday. It's Saturday morning. There it is. Hi. It, I first and foremost, I hope everybody is safe, dry. If if you are without power, you should not be spending your charger watching me. You should just like sleep. Honestly, that's what we did when we lost power. Is we would just sleep because there wasn't a whole lot else we could do. Like, we could listen to the radio. We had battery-powered radios back then, so we could listen to the radio, but that was about it. I think we might have had one, like, small battery-powered television. You know, if it was cold, we'd light a fire. That might be it, but yeah. I know I sound like I'm from the Dark Ages, which, you know, the 1970s, so, but yeah, hello. Let me go back up and see. I saw Delkin. Thank you for that resub. And Lee, good morning. Cargen X. Kay, Alice, Rogan, Tony. Yeah, hi. So, first and foremost, today is going to be a little shorter than usual because our brunch reservation we could not get 11:30. Hey, Yum Nothing. We couldn't get 11:30 like usual. We got 11. So I'm probably going to be winding down my stream at 10, which is fine. Or we'll say 10:15 because that way Steven won't have to feel like he needs to rush. And I'm going to boop out. And however, you know, stay tuned to my Discord and my socials because there may be something else going on later today. I don't have 100% confirmation on it, but there may be something going on later this afternoon. And I will make sure that you are all aware when it happens. And then tomorrow should be pretty normal. But tomorrow I've also got a one-shot in the evening. Wait, I'm gonna look at my calendar. I don't know how time works. Yes, tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern, we have, as part of Stream to End MS, quest accepted. We do have a one-shot tomorrow evening. Hey, Tanya, good morning. So I'll be doing my usual stream, and then, in the afternoon I have a thing, but it's another thing that you'll learn about much later, but not now. So I may go to brunch tomorrow as well, just because it's been that kind of week. But yeah, today we'll wind down around 10. I mean, you know me, I get a little wibbly wobbly, so it'll be 10-ish. And yeah. Oh, that is hot. That is very hot. I guess also pour one out for Grinding Coffee Co. because they no longer exist. But they did make good on their partners, so I will say that at least. Oh, congratulations, Kay. That is good news. Yeah, no, Leakfest. Leakfest. The problem is I know it should be Leckfest, which actually, if you say Leckfest, it sounds like something that should be in a Lord of the Rings story. Oh yes, we had it for Leckfest. Oh my god. Let's see. So, golly, that's speaking of Lord of the Rings. I have a bag of potatoes that I put in a cool, dry place, and then proceeded to forget about in that cool, dry place. And they are trying to grow other potatoes now. So, yeah, it happens. I'm very tempted now to do the old thing where I stick them in water and just let them do their thing, but it's like coming into fall, so that's not going to be good for anybody. Maybe I should power a clock. Speaking of old school stuff, maybe I should use them to power a clock. That's it. But yeah, no, today I figured I would get Sylvester out and ready for the one-shot tomorrow. It is going to be, the tone is going to be silly, but it will be like seasonally appropriate. So it looks like we're kind of leaning into the Halloween season. Not horror. I don't know, like creepy, you know, not like full-on horror. Like I've been watching Night Gallery. If you've seen my social media lately, I talked about Night Gallery. And Night Gallery is interesting because it is horror, but it's like suspenseful, dreadful twist kind of horror. It's not monsters. It's not like the blood, like it's not like slashy blood jump scare kind of thing. It's like it is unsettling, and sometimes the unsettlingness of it makes you want to laugh. That's generally the kind of horror that I like. But I'm pretty sure with Holly in the DM chair, it's gonna be utterly ridiculous. That's gonna be me and V and Dan and Kelly and Justin and I'm not sure who other people are playing yet, but I figured this sounds like a Sylvester adventure. It does, and I haven't played with Holly since. Oh, we did for Salal. We did a one shot for Salal, and our characters started out in. Okay, what do you say, sigil or sigil? Do you say sigil or sigil? Anyway, we started there at Bottomless Brunch and then got into some ridiculous shenanigans. With like a wizard who'd been transformed into a pigeon. Which honestly, again, for Holly is kind of on brand. Oh, that's right. She played in our Mercy Road one shot. I think she played Fancy Boy, who is an Aarakocra like parrot, I think. Anyway, it's neither here nor there. But it was then, and you can see it. Secretary Bird, that's it. But you can see it then. And I'm pretty sure all of the Mercy Roads are up on YouTube. If not, go to my YouTube. Let me see here. Does this work on both sides? I forgot to let YouTube be one of the ones that's allowed to be used internally. I am not going through all of the commands for crap's sake. There we go. Go to my YouTube channel. Just go to the thing. If you're watching on YouTube, then you're already on YouTube. So, there you go. But I have a playlist that is as seen on, and if I'm in somebody's one shot and it goes up on YouTube, I put it there. I also put some unlisted stuff there because sometimes people, if I'm on stuff on Twitch and people do not have like affiliated channels or partner channels, I will download it before it goes away, and then I put it up unlisted so that I just have something to refer to later. Whenever I think about birds making a sound, I think about the cartoon. Let me look it up. I think about the cartoon with the pipsqueak bird. Tom and Jerry. Yeah, Tom and Jerry, the pipsqueak bird. If anybody remembers that. I'm trying to think. From the 1975 Tom and Jerry show episode, Hold That Pose. And it was like there was a narrator that was going throughout the episode about it, and the pipsqueak bird was like a rare bird. And everybody was like, ooh, we're going to go. It's very rare. But the narrator kept trying to talk about the qualities of the bird and the type of it. And it's like, and these are notable features of the pipsqueak bird, because the bird would always make its pipsqueak noise when the narrator was about to say its name. The end of it was that this very rare bird ended up calling other birds because the one bird liked it so much that they called in others, and then they realized that the pipsqueak bird wasn't so rare after all. I can't remember if did they feed it? I think they might have fed it or given it like really nice accommodations or something, which frankly, that's the way to get me to call all my friends over. If you like feed me and put me up, I'll be like, oh yeah. I do not remember that one. I think I remember the one with Tom's. Like the thing is, if I think about it, I probably do remember. But I know that we had a lot of eras of Tom and Jerry. We had the early ones, many of which have been updated, altered, or simply cannot be shown on TV anymore for various reasons, racism being one of them. Then we had the ones in the 70s, then we had the ones in the 80s, and then I know they had a movie. I didn't watch the Tom and Jerry movie, but it reminds me of I've recently been watching a lot of British shows on Amazon Prime in the evening, and I was on a marathon run of Are You Being Served? I would just let it go into the next one, into the next one, into the next one. And it reminded me that a number of Are You Being Served episodes cannot be shown because of just straight up racism. And it just says episode unavailable. It doesn't say why. But I remember seeing them broadcast the first time around, and I'm like, oh, I know why. I 100% know why you can no longer show that episode. Okay, so I watch a lot of, well, no, that is an incorrect term. I listen to a lot of lo-fi videos, but I will usually put up YouTube in another tab that is behind all my other tabs. So I have lo-fi going on. I also do vaporwave. I do Mallsoft. And then I do actual like DJs doing their shit. City pop. I listen to a lot of city pop. If anybody here likes city pop, then we're friends. But I don't often watch the videos because they can be very distracting. So I'll put them behind like work that I need to actually do. It's like basically listening to this. But yeah, let me see here. How was I going to do this? I don't need the pipsqueak entry anymore. All right, go to D&D Beyond Characters. D&D Beyond Characters, welcome. Okay, let's make that full screen. And hey, you're trying to get exited out of my channel. Don't you make fun of City Pop. I'm telling you right now, don't you come for my plastic love. Okay, let's see here. What can we get rid of? Oh, we can get rid of that. Hold on. There we are. Let's see here. We probably don't need the Logi Play anymore. So we can probably get rid of that. And where's the word mark for Logi Play? Is that it? There we go. Okay. Where are my quick vids? There they go. I don't know why Amuse is down here. Well, I'm going to move it up a little bit. There we go. Let's move you up a little bit more. Okay. And then what was that? Oh, that's my other chat. Okay, I don't care about. Oh, I had to move you over here because, yeah, it's fine. Actually, I might leave you there since, you know what, that's fine, because that way you can't see the thing. But maybe I will move you up a little bit so you're on par with... Nah, it's fine. No, I can't. Now I can't remember what was going on. Hold on. Oh, goodness. High school band orchestra songs stuck in my head now. And let's get... There we are. Okay. There are my characters. So yeah, there's a lot. I need to get a handle on my characters, honestly. Some of these were made for a meat grinder that I should get rid of. I have tons of copies of Sylvester because that's who I play a lot. And I'm gonna make a copy of Sylvester today. What's my favorite cryptid? That's a good question. I feel like the first cryptid that I had the first cryptid I really had an encounter with was like not an encounter personally, but encounter in media was a Sasquatch, which I now, having seen like pictures of bears, like, you know, rubbing against trees and pictures of like large, long-limbed dogs that are wet, I feel like I know where the myth of Bigfoot came from. And then I think the other one that I distinctly recall was like the Loch Ness Monster. More recently, I like Mothman. Slender Man is just weird. Like, I don't really get Slender Man. Like, is it supposed to be cursed? Is it supposed to be an alien? The undead? Like, I don't know what is that supposed to be? And am I saying it wrong? Is it Slenderman? Is it not Slenderman? Is it Slenderman? Like Dr. Slenderman? Please report to surgery. Dr. Slenderman, please report to surgery. So let's see here. We used... when did I use Sylvester? Hold on. Last modified? Oh, right. I used Virgil for the Goose Games. So I need a copy of Sylvester from BB's place. Wait, no. Ah, there it is. Okay, sorry. This is the one I used in BB's place. So this is the one I will use for no refunds. So let's copy you. Okay, there we go. Copy of Sylvester. MS. I'm just gonna put no refunds. And I do note that when you would think that the name of the thing is no refunds, exclamation point, Holly very specifically said no, exclamation point, refunds, which gives me a little bit of pause. All right, I'm gonna say public because I know I have a link to the campaign. I'll add them to the campaign later. All right, Sylvester is my bard. Let me check. I believe that we're allowed to do level 7. Let me confirm. Level 7. No item restriction. What? Homebrew and all books are okay. Excuse? Okay. So let me bring you to level 7. What do we get? Additional magical secrets. Okay. So for Sylvester's proficiencies, I always pick instruments. Can you see that? That's better. I always pick instruments that never usually come up, but instruments that I have or know how to play. So flute, horn, lute, because they don't have like, they don't have like woodwind instruments. And I do sometimes look at what the others are. Like one time I did have him proficient in bagpipes and it came up. But it generally, I'm like, nah, it's fine. Let's see here. Performance, insight, and persuasion. Sounds good. Spellcasting. Bardic inspiration, which hands up if people forget to use their bardic inspirations. Hands up if you remember to use your bardic inspirations and you actually have like an internal character way of granting the inspiration, because I generally forget to do both of those things. Jack of all trades, Song of Rest, Bard College. I picked College of Lore, although now we've got other things. I'm not going to change this now because he is a legacy character, but I should, hold on, College of Lore. Sorry, I should look at the other colleges later because I haven't actually looked at the new Bard colleges, so let me look at that. My expertise and performance and insight, bonus proficiencies, animal handling, perception, acrobatics, cutting words, which again, sometimes I'm glad to just use. Other times hey, Chestnut Place. Other times I will come up with the cutting words, but generally not. Now this is interesting. I use the feat, Inspiring Leader, but I never really get to use this in one-shots, so I might change this to something else. And usually, hold on a second. So yeah, usually I put my Misty Step in the additional magical secrets. So let me do that. I could also improve ability scores, but again, when I play in especially a charity one-shot, part of the fun is that things may not go right or they may not go well. So I don't always try to min-max the character. Like I don't always try to boost the scores as high as possible. I pick a feat that sounds fun. And I used to do Inspiring Leader for Sylvester because I thought maybe I'll have time to do that, but we never really have like a minute to say like, hey, everybody, let's like huddle. Because usually we're just like, go. Because you have 2 to 3 hours to tell a story that you hope you finish. So let me change this to something else. Okay, so here are the new core rules. I'm going to stick with Legacy since Sylvester was made as a Legacy character. Though after this, I do want to take a look at the Bard new colleges because I've not looked at them yet. Okay, these are expanded rules, which we're not going to do. What is Bountiful Luck? What's that? No. So let's stick to Legacy. And... okay, Actor, Alert, Athlete, Charger. I see usually... oh, that's right. It also has the Humblewood and the Grim Hollow ones. And I will say that if you added any homebrew feats to your homebrew collection on D&D Beyond, this is not an ad for D&D Beyond, by the way. This is simply I like to use D&D Beyond because I don't have desk space. The one thing that I'm going to be doing this fall is shopping for a better, like, way to have like my keyboard and stuff in front of me and things so I can actually have a desk. But for now, I like to use virtual because it's just easier. Let's see here. I might do Lucky. Is Lucky the one that I'm... no, because yeah, Lucky. Well, I only use points if I'm a sorcerer. I'm not dealing with all that. I think the other thing is I generally don't like feats that much. Actor? Well, that makes sense. We'll go Sylvester Actor. Increase your charisma score. Advantage on deception and performance when trying to pass yourself off as another person. And you can mimic the speech of another person or the sounds made by other creatures. So that makes sense. Yes, as Kay and everyone else should know, feet aren't free. That was a... I can't say anything about that, but I will later. Okay. Font of Inspiration. Got it. Shorter, long rest. Counter Charm. Again, something I completely forget to do. Because usually, I'll be honest, most of the time we don't go up against enemies that do frightening or charming as an effect. Usually the lair action. What? Sorry, my watch is like, hey, you did all your exercise for the day. Usually even like the legendary monsters lair actions don't involve that. Like they're often immune to all of this stuff, but so I don't really get to use this very often. Okay. But yeah, because we are level 7, I get additional magical secrets, and I always choose Misty Step because, as I said, you can pry it from my character's cold, dead hands. I don't care what character I'm playing. Misty Step. Are you currently on travel, Lee? Are you... Are you in an airport right now? Is that why you're up this early in the morning? Well, you also you have a kid, so you could be up this early for that too. All right, and let's see here. Did I pick Legacy for Misty Step, or was this in the core? Ugh. Sorry, I will say, like, I appreciate the fact that they did this, but I definitely, it definitely is a thing to now remember when I'm making a character. Oh, right. No, I didn't turn off the core rules, which I could have, and that's on me. Actually, can I just do that now? Is it going to let me go back? No, so that's the thing, is like core rules are automatic. It's Legacy that you have to remember to... Anyway. Alright, back down here. Other spell. What do we feel like might happen in an... I also try to think about, you know, what's the... What are we doing? What's the vibe? Who's the GM? What's the cause? Do I need a fun character? Hey, Steven, good morning. Do I need a fun character? Do I need a fun, silly thing? Or not? Or do I want to give... Like, do I want to give Sylvester something wild and weird to have in their pocket that they just... Like, they just whip out for no reason? And so, because sometimes that's fun, like when you do the magical secrets and you're like, yeah, I just happen to have this other spell for no reason whatsoever. Ooh, Zone of Truth is always tempting, but I use Zone of Truth very, very differently. I almost never use Zone of Truth aggressively. I usually use Zone of Truth to show other characters that my character is telling the truth. That's like, you know, because they know that I've cast the spell and they know that I can't tell a lie. So I usually use Zone of Truth like centered on me to say like, I'm the one who is telling the truth here. You can also you should also tell the truth, but I'm the one telling the truth. Except in Godplane, where I used it to not allow a character to lie to themselves. That was interesting. I used it on a character who was going through something, and it did not let them lie to themselves about something, and that was fun. Because Zone of Truth, I don't want it to be aggressive. You know, like it's not supposed to, like, ha ha ha, you're being interrogated. Because honestly, what's the fun of an interrogation if the person can't lie to you? Like, you know, like I realize that's a sentence I just said, but still, like, you know, I don't want to do that. Let's see here. Do I have the lance? Sometimes I like the lance. No, that one's not on this. Mind Spike is in. Because I'm fairly sure Sylvester has Speak with Animals. because that's also like one of their things. Can already fly. Calm emotions is like meh. He already is a dragonborn, so dragon's breath, nah. I'm also like picking this. I'm probably not gonna like what does conjure animals do? You conjure nature spirits that appear as a large pack of spectral intangible animals in an unoccupied space. Wolves, serpents, or birds. You have advantage on strength saving. Oh, interesting. So it's like a pack. Nah. Don't like it. I like weird things like infestation. Do I have infestation on this one? I don't. Or insect swarm. I like those. Those are fun. What animals would I summon? Or would Sylvester summon? It would be something ridiculous like quokkas, capybaras, or of course more recently baby hippos. You know, it would be a meme animal. But yeah, it would be, you know, and especially because if a creature enters the space that the pack is in, then they, you know, may take damage. Then it would probably be an animal that you would like. It'd probably be like a bunch of puppies, and somebody's like, "Ooh, puppies!" And then all of a sudden, the puppies are like, "Arr!" Mouse was taken. Thank you for the Prime subscription. Thank you so much. Hummingbirds would also be interesting if I could flavor it that their wings were the slashing. That could be fun, because then it's just like, can you imagine? Whoa. Okay, so let's see here. Because yeah, I do most of these already. And again, like I'm not alone. Hey Mouse, so for the I'm in a one-shot on Sunday evening, and I'm bringing Sylvester, who is my Dragonborn Bard, College of Lore, and he's generally my one-shot character. He has been in so many different things that I consider him like my multiversal one-shot character. In Sylvester's chronology, all of these things like are true at the same time. Like he has been in all of these places and everywhere. When we did go to the City of Doors, again, Sigil or Sigil, whichever you choose to say, because of its multi-dimensional properties, we actually saw signs of other Sylvesters in the city. Like, never actually ran into another one, but people thought that Sylvester looked familiar. There was like a wanted poster of a Sylvester, like with an eye patch and a pirate hat. And it's like, that's not me. That is obviously a very attractive Dragonborn, but that's not me. Kind of thing. So yeah, what do I want? Look, you better, I'm sorry, Gilmore may just have to move. You gotta do stuff. Oh wait, do I have? Hold on, do I already have mirror image? Because mirror image is a fun one for Sylvester as well. I usually take that one. Maybe not. Let me add mirror image, because that's also fun to do, where you just have to contend with a bunch of Sylvesters. I get 3 illusory duplicates. So it essentially turns Sylvester into a boy band. but not like that obviously industry plant propaganda op boy band that I can't fucking believe Nile Rodgers is working with, but you know. So we'll do that. Do I need any more spells? I get 2 more spells. 2 more spells. And let's see, since we... Ooh. Could do a 4th level. Alright, so... Yeah, this is where like I need to start remaking the characters as the new rules, because the legacy definitely like messes with me. But let's see here. Ah, there's the lance. Yeah, that's when like Sylvester goes full Power Rangers and does like a Ooh, what is polychromatic bubble? Hold on a second. You create a shimmering multicolored bubble around a large or smaller creature or an object within range. The bubble is a 5-foot radius sphere that has 10 hit points and AC equal to your spell save DC. The bubble rises 10 feet into the air along with the contents up to 30 feet at the beginning of each of your turns. A creature trapped inside cannot see or hear anything outside the bubble and must make a wisdom saving throw or be charmed by you and the bubble. A creature outside the bubble that targets it must make a wisdom saving throw or be charmed. Wait, a creature outside the bubble that targets it with an attack must make a wisdom saving throw or be charmed by you and the bubble. I like that. Charmed by you and the bubble. The bubble has its own charm. That is interesting. That's interesting. And I'm curious what Spider Song is. Do I summon spiders? Ooh, you sing a piping tune and conjure shadows into enormous, ever-growing webs. The area within a 20-foot cube within range is filled with shadows, and the area is like... Ooh. Interesting. Interesting, but no. All right. So yeah, we'll do the lance. And then let's come back over here for a 3rd level spell. Oh goodness, Speak with Dead. Probably not gonna need Speak with Dead. Probably. Ooh. Okay, that's okay. I was gonna say that's Grim Hollow. Like that is some like murder mystery type stuff. We don't like that. Fairy Toast? Oh my god, I do love this, but no, we're not doing that. Antagonize? Is that like making somebody... Oh my gosh. The target must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, it takes psychic damage and must immediately use its reaction to make a melee attack against another creature of your choice that it can see. If it can't do so, or its reaction is unavailable, it has disadvantage on the next attack roll. That's like applying a berserk condition to somebody. Interesting. Enemies abound is always fun, but only if you're like being faced with like a mob of people. Otherwise it can be a little messy. No, that's interesting. Lost is a new one. You essentially removes all memory of locations, landmarks, and routes for the duration. So you can literally just make somebody lost. Okay. Do I have any healing spells? I do have Cure Wounds. Maybe I'll actually add... Maybe I'll add Mass. Maybe I'll do that. We'll do mass healing word. Okay. I think that's that for spells. Okay, so we got the spells, we got the class features, background entertainer, gem dragonborn, abilities, equipment. I'll figure out the equipment before tomorrow because, yeah. Holly said, yeah, level 7, no restrictions on items. And I only use items that will be fun and make sense for the one shot, for the fun, for the campaign. That's pretty much what I do. I don't just say, oh, I'm taking some massive OP thing that I'm going to use all the time. So usually what I do is I'll get like something that gives me advantages on saving throws or advantages on skill checks. I'll do the luck stone. Or for Sylvester, I often do the glamored studded leather because that lets him change his outfit all the time. Sometimes I've done like disguise kit, but I use it as a makeup kit to just constantly change like his look. So yeah, I'll think about magic items later, but this is good. So I will, behind the scenes, let me come back over to the lobby. Stream Deck. Let me add this character to the campaign. And then what I'll do is I will look at, hop over and look at the subclasses, because there we go, have not, I think that's the one. Something I thought about, because we now have reading and writing as a category on Twitch, is doing some silent reading. Like, apparently the reading streams are silent reading, or mostly silent. Hey, Big, welcome on in. Oh, cinnamon bear claws and pocket bacon. Is it like is it a lint-free pocket? Like, is it a Ziploc pocket? Ziploc it, maybe? Let me see here. Okay. Let's hop back over to, is it hosting? Yes, indeed. So yeah, these are the new Bard classes, the new Bard subclasses. Excuse me. And yeah, I've not seen these. So College of Dance. Bards of the College of Dance know that words of creation can't be contained within speech or song. The words are uttered by the movements of celestial bodies and flow through the motions of the smallest creatures. These bards practice a way of being in harmony with the whirling cosmos that emphasizes agility, speed, and grace. Is this something that I need to change Sylvester over to? Do I need to change Sylvester over to the College of Dance? While you aren't wearing any armor or wielding a shield, you gain the following benefits. Oh, we are coming. Okay, so it is time for the ad break. So I'll do that. Let me do a BRB while I get up, run a quick ad, and we'll read through the rest of the College of Dance, because yeah, that's interesting. But yeah, let me go do that, and I will be back shortly. If everybody can hang tight, I'll see you in about 3 minutes, and we'll come back, because I'm now curious if maybe later on I need to like change over Sylvester to this. But that means I also have to come up with my concept of, again, a dancing, like a character that does things through dance, which can be a lot of, like, dance can mean a lot of things. So what I will do is I'll say BRB, and I'll see you in about 3 minutes. Bye. Waiting. to finish running. I should have gotten some water when I got up. My coffee is almost empty. But I will say thank you for the resubs and thank you for the Prime subs. I kind of forget to use my own, so I appreciate when people do that. Did I have something else to say? Not really. No, not really. So, let's do this just to say thanks to folks. There we go. Yeah, my Stream Deck is a little slow. However, I did do the smart thing this morning, and when I went to the gym, because I went to the gym this morning, before I went to the gym, I restarted my internet router, because we are now, I suspect it's now just at the point where it's going to need to be reset, like likely once a week. But now I'm especially doing it right before I'm going to do anything. Because yeah, it ran for nearly a year without needing to be reset. But then I remember you really should like turn it off and turn it back on like once a month if you have access to do so via the web or via the hard line. But I forget to do that because I like to forget about it. I do. So yeah, sometimes I need to remember to like just unplug it and replug it in. Also, we have internet issues in the building because our entire building all shares like the one trunk that's going to like Comcast/Xfinity. So if something goes wrong, usually we all have to reset our stuff. And sometimes I've walked out and the entire building's internet is down. And everyone's just like, yep. So then we all call them at once. And they're like, oh yeah, we got a lot of calls from your location. I'm like, yeah, you should fix it. That's why you got the calls from us. All right. So dazzling footwork applies to you not wearing an armor or wielding a shield. Dance virtuoso. You have advantage on any performance check that you make that involves you dancing. Unarmored defense. Your base armor class equals 10 plus your dexterity and charisma modifiers. Ooh. Dang. Agile strikes. When you expend a use of your bardic inspiration as part of an action, bonus action, or reaction, you can make one unarmed strike as a part of that action, bonus action, or reaction. And bardic damage. You can use dexterity instead of strength for the attack rolls of your unarmed strikes. When you deal damage with an unarmed strike, you can deal bludgeoning damage equal to a roll of your bardic inspiration die plus your dex modifier. This roll doesn't expend the die. Okay, interesting. Inspiring movement. When an enemy you see ends its turn within 5 feet of you, you can take a reaction and expend one use of your bardic inspiration to move up to half your speed. Then one ally of your choice within 30 feet can also move up to half their speed using their reaction, but it does provoke attacks of opportunity. Okay. Tandem footwork. When you roll initiative, you can expend one use of your bardic inspiration if you don't have incapacitated. When you do so, roll your bardic inspiration die, and each ally within 30 feet of you who can hear or see you gains a bonus initiative. Oh my god, a bonus to initiative equal to the number rolled. Wow. Okay. And then leading evasion. When you are subjected to an effect that allows you to make a dexterity saving throw to take only half damage, you instead take no damage if you succeed on the saving throw, and only half damage if you fail. If any creatures within 5 feet of you are making the same dexterity saving throw, you can share this benefit with them for that save. You can't use this feature if you are incapacitated. This does sort of, yeah, it sort of turns you into a bit of a, sorry, I didn't have the full screen up. You're sort of like you're a bit of a beacon character at that point. You have, you know, it's kind of like your aura is really able to affect others. It's a bit like a paladin's aura, but not really. You know, like allies that are within 30 feet of you who can see or hear you, like, gain these bonuses. But yeah, it does add a nice bit of movement to the bard. I might have to do a little swappity swap. Not sure. And then something that I never have used is the College of Glamour, which the thing is, I like playing changelings, but I almost never play a changeling bard, and College of Glamour seems right for a changeling bard. So I should try it sometime. Also, yeah, command. I never like using command. I don't like using command or charm because generally they know it's happened, and it's like, ugh. Okay, so that's interesting. And then lore is what I do, and that's the normal thing. And then valor, like, again, depending on the thing, like that's more of a martial type deal. All right. Oof, I don't want to see the comments on D&D Beyond. But yeah, like Lee mentioned earlier, like I also have not really had the chance to look over the player's handbook. It is very hard for me to sit down and read gaming books. It's even worse when all I have is a PDF because my monitor is across the room and I have to have enough focus to like hang with it. So a book is better. Or honestly, I have no idea what it might be like reading one of those on my Kindle if it's properly formatted for Kindle. Especially if it's like indexed. That actually might be better. Like a Hitchhiker's Guide, but with like gaming books inside. That would be fun. Hey Dre, good morning. Yes, Sylvester is inspired by the performer Sylvester, who, if anybody has like more recently on Spotify, was uncovered. Where is it? Sorry, an album. Dang it. Live at the Opera House. And it's a live show. I don't remember when it was actually recorded, but it's on Spotify, and it's a live recording of Sylvester performing at the War Memorial Opera House. And I'm like, yes, please. It's lovely. Music is one of those things that shares my complaint of, I want to listen to a thing right now and I have to figure out, fine, which service do I need to go to get it? But it's a lot easier to do that because usually somebody on YouTube has it or somebody on Blogspot has it, as opposed to, I want to watch this movie right now and I can't. The powers that be have simply decreed that no, you may never be able to watch this movie ever again. Which doesn't make a lot of sense, but okay. I can't understand, like, I think people, like, you know, not that I have tons of sympathy for Disney, but I feel like Disney's doing that a lot. They are just canceling stuff and removing it completely from being able to be, like, watched ever, which I really don't get. Let's see here. So... okay, yeah, these are all the legacy. What I find interesting, and I was wondering, like, in addition to homebrew and official expansions, I was a little surprised that there was no that WotC didn't decide to just for no reason throw a new class out there, to just be like, fuck it, let's do it. I was a little surprised by that. But of course, we already know they were like bad decision central for the longest time, so whatever. So let me see. I think, yeah, like I don't know if I want to swap Sylvester over to the College of Dance, because that does mean redoing the character, but I have time to do it. It just would mean a little bit of reconfiguring. So instead of using the Glamored Studded Leather, I would use like another outfit that constantly changes like its look. Well, Sylvester is currently a College of Lore bard. Now, I mean, I've never... Is that a thing? Do people multi-class to play two subclasses of the same class? Okay, apparently people do multi-class two subclasses of the same class. Yeah, it's like, yeah, double major. Okay, that's interesting. That's kind of funny. I don't think I want to do that, but that's kind of funny. Let's see here. If I'm going to be on until about 10, do I want to start some let me see if I've got anything else in the chamber that I could play now without having to. Let me search for embargo in my... Okay, actually, let me search for the phrase no embargo. Okay, no embargo. No embargo. Oh, okay. Actually, we could look at something else. We've looked at it before. It is Realm of Ink. Let me see here. How do I do this? So we looked at Realm of Ink, the demo, a while back, and now they've given me an early access key to it, but I have to unlock it with a special thingy. So hold on a second. Let me come back over here. Oh, now my Stream Deck is like, oh, I'm awake now. Now I'm awake. Okay. Let's close that. We do have to, I need to restart Chrome, but Chrome always needs restarting. And then subsequently Discord always needs restarting. Let me come over to Steam and see. Oh, actually, I've also got the Spell Brigade. Do I have an embargo on that? The embargo date for that is September 12th. Oh, okay, so we can look at that one as well. Let me have a quick look over here. And where is the... Okay, Creator Kit. There we go. Okay, so here is a link for the Spell Brigade. It's on Steam, and it's sort of it's a Vampire Survivors like, so it's a Survivors like. It's in early access right now. It is online co-op for 1 to 4 players. So we'll have a little quick look at that, and then we'll see about looking at Realm of Ink. If you are a Palia player, then Palia's got some updates coming. Also, Balatro is on mobile, and Power Wash Simulator will have the Shrek expansion in a few days. But more importantly, they'll be adding in additional accessibility updates so that you'll be able to change the color of the dirt and other enhancements. So that'll be nice. I have not gotten Balatro for mobile yet because that's just gonna take all my time away, all of it. So no, I'm gonna save that for when I'm going somewhere that I need like the distraction. But let's see here. Let's open up the spell brigade and have a look-see. Let me get it all launched and running. Yep, that's Lao, all right. Stream Deck, thank you. There, that's better. It's probably still hella loud for y'all, though. Okay, no, it's not bad. All right. And let me capture the game. I have to admit, for me in Balatro, I do wish that there were more like, I understand the deck is the persistent power for the runs, but I do wish that there were more persistent things you could get for every run, because yeah, I usually tap out after about 5 or 6 antes and I'm like, I just can't do it, you know, and I'm not good at thinking ahead of always getting a thing and like always trying to aim for a specific like a specific deck build. So I also just have fun with it and try not to worry about it too much. All right, we are in early access. Let me get my controller going. There we are. Okay. Let me bring you in. And turn off Spotify. Okay. Let me change the category. So in Balatro, like I have unlocked the deck that is all, it's all one red suit and one black suit. Oh no, did you get the boss ante that is all spade cards are debuffed? Because that will, oh, that'll get you. Okay, so update the game. Yeah, the worst part about Balatro is you always need some kind of backup plan because, and for me, the backup plan is looking for the voucher that lets me re-roll the boss blind. So usually that's what I do. So yeah, this is the Spell Brigade, and the Spell Brigade is, pardon me, it is a survivors-like with online co-op. So if you get this, you'll be able to play with up to 3 other people. You slay hordes of dark creatures, complete team-based objectives, unlock upgrades, and create overpowered spell synergies. I don't think I can play with an AI character, unfortunately, because I would love to see the synergies, but we'll have a little quick run. Make sure that you are hearing everything. You are. Awesome. Ah, there we go. Obviously. Analytics. Streamer mode, just in case. I think streamer mode probably hides usernames, I'm going to guess. Or there may be music that we don't get to play, but so yeah, this is the Spell Brigade. When you get in, you have an option of wizards. Ah, yeah, so streamer mode nicely hides usernames, which is nice, just in case. You will eventually be able to unlock more wizards, but for now, we have Reginald. You'll be able to unlock some outfits, some enchantments, which I have already upgraded some of them. I think we'll increase the damage of all my spells. You do have quests. I played a little bit, so obviously I got the die once quest. And you have difficulty levels, which I imagine will become unlocked the more you go. So it's a standard mission. Verdant Meadows is the opening place that we can go. And we're not going to fill the squad up because that, unfortunately, would look for an online game. And I did look for that, but not a lot of people were playing at the time. Probably more since they're getting closer and closer to a new update. But we'll just take a quick look. Beam me up. So, okay, that was a quick level up. Hey, Tawani, good morning. We're going to decrease the spell cooldown. So astral orbs are always firing around us. And they are firing at, they're sort of homing in. And similar to other Survivors games, when you boop the boops, you then get, they drop experience orbs that you pick up and do that. I'm going to go with base move speed because it's epic. I'm always a sucker for, oh, is that the fancy one? Give me the fancy one. And then, of course, I want, being able to pick up the orbs from a distance. Am I on the right screen? For a moment, I thought that I wasn't. Level up. Increase XP gain is nice. Hey, Esoterica, good morning. But more orbs is nice. Faster orbs. Faster orbs. Orb. Ponder it. And these are just the opening enemies. They're just little bugs. They're cute. I could do a little bit of the standstill right now. Like that would be kind of acceptable. But it's about to get harder. Alright. So we get a new spell. Magic Missile, Falling Stars, or Necro Whirl. I kind of want Falling Stars. So let's see how this goes. So again, these are all, these are auto. Ooh. Okay, yeah, we like that. Just. Ooh, health, nice. Okay, there's a big enemy over there. Ooh, you're chompy. Oh, and you turn into two little chompies. Don't like that. It's a bit Beetlejuice, though. Alright, come here. I could use an increased radius for pickup. That would be nice. Okay, increase spell damage or base critical damage by 20. Let's increase the spell damage of Falling Stars. Ooh, what are you? Oh, we love that. So that's the little, you touch it and it pulls all the experience orbs to you. Okay, increase your pickup distance by 8%. Nice. So we'll do that one. Okay, now we have an objective. This is new. Seal the rift. So we've got to find the rift and neutralize it. There's a little timer at the top of the screen that's telling us, like, you got to do the thing. So here's the rift. We have to stand in it, and there's going to be a little thing that goes around the outside, around the outside, around the outside, and everything is going to try and attack me in here. Once that little ring goes around, just like a pregnancy mark on Robin's neck in V, then the rift will be sealed. I just need to not die until then. Hey, nice. Okay. Oh, those explode. We want to get away from those. So now we have a spell augmentation. Hey, Tom, welcome on in. A spell augmentation. which will projectile split in two on hit. I like that. Your spell explodes at the end of its lifetime. I think we will... The projectile split in two on our astral orbs. So let's do that. Let's also... Oh, and we got an upgrade. Faster move speed. Now, those explode, which you can use to your advantage. Because, okay, get close, and then get away. Because they will take others with them. So that's kind of handy. And yeah, we were talking about V at brunch last week. How mostly we were talking about that one scene where Diana surprises everybody by eating the guinea pig, was a big guinea pig whole, and how they could have done it so much better, but instead they chose this awful special effect for it. And then we talked about how they just gave up on special effects later on. Like they didn't do the voice modification anymore. They didn't do any more reptile skin. They did like one or two green blood kind of takes, but like that was it. Let's go Falling Stars. Decrease. A discrete spell cooldown. Decrease the spell cooldown. Oh, y'all fire things at me. I did not sign on for this. Rude. Nah, rude. Ah! What I also find interesting is that the game doesn't stop when you, like, it doesn't immediately stop when you get an XP, like a level up. You better keep moving while the game is doing its level up animation. So let's see here. Astral Orbs increase spell damage by 25%. Let me answer that for... Where'd my Steam window go? There it is. It is currently in early access, and you can download a demo in the store. There we go. It's currently in early access. You can download the demo. You can also buy it for $9.99. So it is in the store for $10 US. And as I said, it does have online co-op. I imagine that the demo also has that ability in it. So let's increase the spell damage of our astral orbs. Blow them up. And avoid all this. Yeah. You explode. Thank you. I want to use the explodey voice to my advantage, but they are not making it easy. Okay, there's a new enemy. You got little chompers on you. I don't either. Like, I love the idea of co-op in games, but just like, I mean, honestly, as people who play tabletop RPGs, we are familiar with the fact that people just aren't always available to play the games. And there's nothing wrong with that. But it can suck when you're like, I was really hoping to be able to play this with other people. And, you know, like, it just happens that, oh, there's a lot of you. I'm gonna, oh crap, I got binged. I am going to increase my health regeneration because now I'm starting to get smacked. So I do have very, very slow health regen. Ooh, what are you? Oh, you are healing the, you're healing your friends. So, why don't you get exploded? Why don't you get blowed up? Ooh, get blowed up. There we go. Okay. Falling stars decrease, increase. Oh, I have dodge. But I think we'll decrease the cooldown on falling stars. We're just going to hit you with everything we got. Yeah, now it's like... Oh, another healer? We don't like this. Take out the healer. Get over here. Thank you. Die already. Increase your spell size by 10. That can be a lot of fun. If you played other Survivors-like games where it increases the area of your spell and just these massive things. So we'll try that. I just need to get away from everybody and pick up these experience orbs because I need to slowly regenerate my health. Oh, they're everywhere. Bugs. Oh, no splody. New objective. Crush the statues. Okay, you have to find and destroy the stone statues before they come to life. They're all around the map. You don't know where they might be, and that kind of sucks. I'm going to increase my XP gain by 7%. Ooh, okay, I unlocked a challenge where I dealt a bunch of damage with the astral orbs. But I got to go around the map and find the... there you go. Oh wow, there's all these experience orbs up here. Ooh, more statues. Excellent. Oh, perfect. Okay. I'm very curious about the Steam Deck and other handhelds. All right, objective completed. Do I get... Okay, so when I complete the objective... Your spell aims at the enemy with the most health. Your spell's base damage is also increased by 12%. Yes. Take out the big ones. I'm still trying to regen back up to 750. There we go. Let's get close enough to you. Take them out, kiddo. Thank you. I have seen a healing pod in here before, but I... Okay. Phantom Blades. Unleash a spread of daggers forward. That's great, except I'm not a face-forward kind of person. I'm a run-away kind of person. So I'm curious about the Moonerang. Fling moon-shaped boomerangs that always come back. Or Magic Missile. I think we'll do Moonerang. Yeah, okay. That's... Ooh, gimme. Hey, Celestian, welcome on in. Alright, let's go with increasing the cooldown of the Moonerang. Oh, I can't get over there. Oh, jeez. Okay. Max health by 200, gimme. Okay, let's get near the explodey boys. And make you explode. There you go. That's some good exploding. Oh, these are some horrors now. You are... Ooh, this is... This is getting to be some anime level horror type stuff. What the heck are you? You crawling at me? What is that? Oh, I don't like that. Also, what are you? Oh, a relic. Your armor is increased by an amount equal to your current level. I will take that one. Oh, this is not going to go well. Ooh, look at me getting out of here. Why are y'all so hard to kill? What you don't have in this is you don't have a map, so you don't get to look to see where things are. Like, you know, if there was a little symbol for a treasure. So some survivors, you can actually see the mini-map. This one, not so much. Okay. Come around here, Explodey. There we go. But like most survivors, you just keep moving. Gonna increase the XP. I always make this mistake where I massively increase my XP gain and I sacrifice damage for it, and that tends to come back and bite me in the butt. Perhaps my butt will not get bitten today. I mean, it probably will, because that's how these games are, but, you know. Let's decrease the cooldown on falling stars. I can also see that it looks like as you increase them in level, it looks like they're leading up towards something. So I'm going to see if I can get falling stars towards that increase. Also, I just need to be left alone long enough to heal. New objective. Seal the rift. Where is the rift? Oh, this is gonna really suck now. Where is it? It's down here at the bottom of the screen. Okay, you... Oh, nice. Okay. I might get away with this one. This rift is huge, though. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Yeah, no, I'm taking the health, because this is not looking good. Ooh! Just managed to do it. Okay. Alright, Moonerang, your spell lingers at its furthest point, so it does a shh before coming back. Okay. Oh, yeah. Alright. So it just kind of sits there like a little... If anybody remembers Krull, if we're talking about references now, I don't remember the movie as much as I remember the video game. Which is similar for the band Journey, because the band had a video game. Alright, we're going to increase falling stars again, so it should hit more often. I've never made it this... either I'm playing better than I did on the demo, or they've made some changes, some balancing changes, because I've never been able to make it this far without not even dying once. Because you can die, and you have a limited number of revives. But this is... I've never made it this far. Oop. Oh, I dodged that. Okay. Ah, crap. Nope. Did not dodge that one. Come on, I need that XP. Yeah, blow up your friends. Thank you. There we go. Increase spell range. Ooh. I'll take this. Thank you. Okay, so Falling Stars now has... I'm not sure what this upgrade does for it. I can... Oh! I can infuse the spell with fire. Love that for us. Okay, I do see that off to the right there is a reroll option, but I'm not really seeing that yet, so okay. Let's increase the base damage of everything by 5%. And we get one more. Ooh, okay. Shall we finally add Magic Missile? Oh, I am cornered. I need to move. Get close to you, let you explode. Ooh, okay, something happened over here. So I can see that my falling star is hitting them with fire, and I can see a little bit of fire damage on them. Come here. Thank you. We'll go with Moonerang. Ah, that's what I needed. I needed all this. Okay, we're going to also try to upgrade the Moonerang and get it to a point. So when you get it to a certain weapon, sorry, a certain level, it adds an infusion of an element or some other ability to it. So that's nice. Come here. But it's been fascinating to see this kind of game. You know, it's a very silly, simple kind of premise. Complete the sacrifice. What? What is a what sacrifice? Kill monsters inside the circle to complete this sacrificial ritual. Okay, first off, I gotta get out of here. What are you? That is not cool, buddy. Oh, I don't know if I'm going to be able... This is hard now. This is not going to be easy because they are... Yeah, nope, 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 nope. So... Okay, that's kind of helping, but I am quickly dying. Okay, so I've died. I have died, but you do get some... you get some revives. Hey Val, good morning. Okay, so we got Moonerang up. So Moonerang now has fire. Okay, no, we have a slowly increasing thing. There we go. We're gonna go with this cooldown. We're gonna increase Magic Missile. Okay, I think we completed the objective, but we're also stuck. Let's increase Astral Orbs, spell damage. Projectile split in two again. If I can get out of here. Whew. Okay, so my Astral Orbs are now splitting into two and splitting into two again. So we're putting out a lot of damage. Increase your luck. Oh, luck is probably finding... Ooh, decrease your base cooldown by 6%. I'll take that. Luck is probably finding little helpful findables like the magnet or the health potion. But base cooldown by 6%. And it's so funny because, like, you know, it's not like you're making it's not like they're saying, oh, like by 25% or 10%. It's like, yeah, 2% can make a whole big difference sometimes. I think the percent though, like the oh shoot, crap. It mainly comes from playing Diablo through all of its versions. Is you'll pick up a piece of armor that has like a 5% chance to do something, and you quickly learn, it's not. It's 5% every time as opposed to, oh, like once in every 20 hits. No, it's 5% every single time. And yeah, this is like they've basically given to calling this genre survivor-like, because Vampire Survivors, which I kind of appreciate that one game came out. It wasn't super fancy or super anything, but it encouraged others to say, wait, we can make a game, and we can make a game like that. And a lot of these have come out, and we've seen them that they get fancier and fancier, but it's the same mechanic. You're running around, you're the bullet, and everything is trying to kill you. Let's go with Moonerang. And I love how many crossovers there have been with Vampire Survivors that they're just like, oh, I can't, dang it, I really want to get that. Like they added an Among Us, of all things, to it. And, ooh, Astral Orbs, gimme. It's hard not to say gimme without wanting to say gimme, 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 a man after midnight. But I'll try to refrain. And now I really do kind of want to reskin Sylvester as a College of Dance bard. So now I'm like, that might have to happen a little bit later on today. Gimme More is a good one too. Because it has that... Yeah, it's got that good beat to it as well. And it has that kind of like, Price of Fame to it, the lyrics. Alright, Astral Orbs, we are going to increase the spell damage, and... Lightning? Lightning. Ah, lightning spreads. Yes, baby. Assuming I can make it out of here. Okay, now we're a bit more of a problem for them, actually. So I feel like they've done some rebalancing, because this was not this easy to stay alive before. I mean, it's not been super easy. I have died once. But yeah, I feel like they made some updates. So let's increase the damage of the Astral Orbs. That's my favorite, when you just like whoop. Magic Missile. Magic Missile. And you get to the point where, there's not a lot that you like. It's like, do you just want to upgrade this one spell over and over again? Yes. Magic Missile. Because I'm curious what other kinds of damage types we might get. Now that I've seen fire and lightning, and I've seen fire and I've seen rain, as the song says. Come here. Okay, a new objective. Vanquish the boss. Ah, crap. Okay, I do appreciate that you get the bosses... Get out of my way. Get out of my way. Move it. You get the boss's hit points at the top of the screen, so I appreciate that. But we might... This might be a problem. I will at least take this health, though. Cleanse this realm of the Long One's presence. His name is the Long One. Oh, wait, that's a compliment. Depending. Ooh, y'all are moving faster. I don't like this. What are these big crab... Ah, stop it. With the big crabby things. Quit it. I don't like this. Level up. Lightning again. Thank you. Okay. Oh, he's just sending things at me. Okay. I don't like this at all. Okay. He's... Oh, get off. He is very persistent, but now I kind of need to keep him on screen because my falling star automatically targets the person with the most XP. And guess who that is, pal? Nope. I see you with Hades trying to land on me. Also, what is with the crab rave over here? Not a fan. Don't like it. Ooh, what are you? The less health you have, the more your move speed. Alright. Because y'all are kind of tearing me up right now, and not in the fun way. Increase your health regen, or... Let's try pickup distance. Speaking of pickup distance, give me all the pickups. It is very good orb sounds. Increase armor. Increase pickup distance. Look, it's my stream. We're gonna die anyway, so we're just gonna go with damage. Nothing, all the damage. All damage, all the time. Shit. Take care. Enjoy. Okay, we got him down to half. We might actually do this somehow. I'm not sure. Don't you land on me. I just need to keep you on screen because my one attack always hits the enemy with the most XP, or the most HP. Ooh, what are you? Another relic. $50 health every time you dodge an attack. Let's try that. The problem is I have to dodge an attack for it to work. Oh, you're going down, buddy. Yes! Woo! Okay, that's going to be a lot. That's probably going to be quite a few challenges. All right. Okay, so we've added a new element, lightning. We survived the Verdant Meadows for 12 minutes, so we unlocked the new realm. We survived a total of 30 minutes, so we have unlocked a new wizard. We completed it on moderate, so we've unlocked a new threat level for the Verdant Meadows. Is that it? Okay. Not bad. That was much better than my first offline attempt. Okay, so let's see. So, hey, Face On, welcome on in. All right, so we've unlocked Dark Apprentice. Ooh. We can do some more enchantments. Let's see here. We'll do move speed, XP gain. Can I afford anything else? Oh. Okay, so now we can start improving our pickup distance. So our quests, we've gotten... okay. So let's quickly look at the other wizard. And we got a new place to go, so let's go to the Frozen Ancients. And that'll probably run us out to about when I need to head out. So we'll take a quick look at this. And then we'll go over and say hello to Stephen. So yeah, it's... okay. You arrive in a pulse of damage, so... okay, if anybody's familiar... Wait, did I slide on the ice? Okay, I'm going to increase my dodge. If I slide on the... oh, I do. I slide on the ice. Oh, stay off the ice, y'all. Ooh. Interesting. Okay, so decrease the cooldown. So, you know, if we were talking in Vampire, we would say this is like garlic, but it isn't as... it needs to be more powerful to be effective. So we need to get ourselves a new ability. Increase spell size by 11%, which isn't much, but it might be enough to, you know, help us out a little, like keep them farther away. So with the Solar Pulse, you're going to want to increase that spell size tons so that they can't get close to you. And the ice, you just kind of slide on. That's interesting. So it's a terrain difficulty, which I hadn't thought about. Okay. Ooh, Rune Burst. Launch 4 rune stones at a time, each in a different direction. Let's see what it looks like. Oh. Okay. Now it's a game. Now I'm just a walking problem. And these explode when you land on them, so, or when you walk on them. So you almost wonder, with every Survivor game, you wonder, what's the build that will let you just stand still? We're going to go ahead and increase our health. Like, you know, what is the build? And it looks like the sun one, at least at this level of enemies, is getting close to you can just stand still. Okay, complete the sacrifice. The sacrifice is down here. Okay, so we gotta kill enemies within the circle. And the circle is on the ice. That's gonna be interesting. Can I do it on... yeah, let's get on the snow. Decrease spell cooldown, so just keep... Y'all need a lot more over here. Get over here. Yeah, I am getting hurt way too easily on this level. I'll increase the XP gain. No, solar damage, solar spell damage. Let's just do that. Oh, goodness. The ice has me sliding into them. So I need to stay on a spot that is just snow. Oh no, you're spitty friends. I hate it. Okay. Let's increase the spell size of the solar pulse. Let's slide off this ice. And we get to augment something. Okay. You take less damage when there are enemies inside your spell's area. That sounds fun. Like how much less? Like a lot less or a little less? Oh, this is also difficult terrain. So you can walk through those brambles, but you don't want to. So this has some environmental challenges. I mean, I'm going to die soon, so, you know, it's all good, but... Increase spell size by 17%. Yeah, okay. I died, but we can come back, like, we kind of come back in a big column of light that we can then use as a bomb. All right. But yeah, we can't do the standstill thing, so we're just gonna let this happen because I do need to get going. Hey, Amalia, welcome on in. It is cute. Oh, let's see what happens to Solar Pulse when we upgrade it to this. Imbue your Solar Pulse with light. Okay, now we gotta move. Because that's kind of badass. Because lightning just keeps spreading damage to everybody else. And we're just going to keep increasing the size. Okay, we got a achievement. As a Sun Mage, increase the range of the Solar Pulse by 50%. So it's at least... you know, half again as large as it was. And the problem with these is I'm like, oh yeah, I'll do this and I'll put it down. I'm not going to put this down. Increase spell size by 10. So yeah, I do need, let's die. Like we're gonna, let's die. Okay. Okay, so we got a new outfit. Ooh, the Eclipse outfit, because we increased the range of the Solar Pulse by 50%. So let's put on a new outfit. Nice. And the next one is to survive that level for 12 minutes. But yeah, I'll come back to this another time. Because yeah, that was fun. But go back to the main menu. So yeah, Spell Brigade is in the store right now. It's in early access. It's about $10 US on Steam if you want to check it out. But there is also a demo. So if you want to download the demo and try it out, you can do that as well. And yeah, let me go ahead and quit out of this. There we are. And let's come back here with some Spotify and the credits. There we are. Yeah, my friend is heading out now. He's going to cut it close. I need to head out myself because I think I can walk down there, but I need the lead time. But Mouse was taken. Thank you for the Prime sub. Delkin, thank you for that resub. My moderators, thank you for hanging out with me this morning. I do apologize for the shorter stream, but I will say keep an eye out on socials because there may be something happening a little later on today. And I'll also post it in my Discord and such things and so forth and so on, and these and anons and therefores and why-fores, etc., etc. But for now, let me push this button, Stream Deck. Yes, because we're ending. And if you are watching on Twitch, we're going to go over and say hi to Stephen Joyce. If you are on YouTube, I encourage you to come over to Twitch and watch Stephen because he's a delight. But we're going to go over with hashtag Herbraid, my love and disco emote. If you're not a subscriber, the virtual hug emote works fine. For my social media, you can find me at Urban Bohemian. Urban Bohemian, pretty much everywhere. Twitter, Blue Sky, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, urbanbohemian.com. I'm a .com. Are you a .com? Remember when it was super important to be a .com? Yeah, those days are gone. But I do have a blog at urbanbohemian.com if you want to hop by and say hi. There's also a link to my Discord there, which is not Urban Bohemian because I am not paying for a server boost, at least not today. The most recent blog post is about my birthday weekend. I had like 6 days off from my birthday. All the stuff that I did, turning 52, it still doesn't feel quite real. And as long as it doesn't feel real on my face, then I think I'm pretty good. But that's about it. So let me start the raid for Steven and get ready to figure out, because I think we actually have a break from the rain today, so I won't have to, like, I'm probably going to bring my umbrella just in case, but I may not have to use it, which is nice. Let me start that raid. And there are a bunch of us who are ready to go over and say hello. I hope that you continue to have a lovely Saturday. I hope that if this is the start to your weekend, that it's a good one ahead. I hope that if you have to work, that other people are enjoying their weekend and are not going to be assholes to you, because that's the worst. That's all I got. So yeah, thank you everyone for hanging out. Thank you for being here. I will see you tomorrow morning. And otherwise, keep an eye out on my social media because there may be something going on later on today. I just have to make sure we are all confirmed and set and good to go. But until then, have a good one. I'll see you in Steven's stream, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Go to the thing. Go to the thing. Gonna smack this stream deck, I swear to goodness. Take care, everybody.